Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make or crochet an updated version of my crochet pants. So it's easy tutorial. So basically I'm going to be using this yarn, and I have this, I think it is the 200 grams yarn. So I'm going to be using this, and I'll probably be switching with a 3.5 or a 4.5 hook, or a 3.5. I was supposed to use a 4 mm hook, but I think I misplaced that. But anyways, so I'm just going to find one which one is easier to use. So basically, let's do like a quick ASMR. Okay, so back to business. So basically, I want to use this color, and we are going to be, making a slip knot as usual. If you've been watching my YouTube channel, it's pretty easy to make a slip knot. It's like making a tie, but like just cross your finger. Okay, let's use this finger, cross over like this, then make it like a crossover this way. Then this is how to basically make a slip knot. Just easy, like you're making a tie, like it's so easy. So yeah, like you're tying the knot actually. So I'm gonna test the 3.5 mm hook first. So let's try that and see how easy it is. Okay, this seems pretty easy, I think. Okay, let's try the 4.4 mm hook. Okay, so what do you guys think? I'm a bit confused. Like for the 4.4 is a bit larger, and 3.5 seems kind of tighter. What do you guys think? I will be using the 3.5 mm hook. So let's start afresh quickly. Create a slip knot, just cross over, and that's it. That's it. Like it's just that easy. So just like you're making tiny knots, simple. So now we're gonna chain normal chains, like we're gonna chain 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so right now what we're about to make is the belt part of the dress, like the waist part, if you want to call it that. So like the waist part of the dress. So I am going to be chaining 12 here, as you can see, but I feel 12 is a bit smaller for the waist. Let me make it 15 instead. So 12, 13, 14, and 15. So like it's like a high waist short. So 15 will make it it's, I think 15 is enough. Yeah, I think 15 is enough. So we're going to chain one. So if you're watching my crochet tutorial, you know I always use a half double crochet. And how do you make a half double crochet? So basically you crochet one, have one on the hook, then yarn over, insert, not in the one you chain, you insert on the 15th chain. Skip the one you chain. So right now you have 16 chain, you skip one and insert on the 15th chain. I don't know if you can see in the 15th, like over here, this is your 15th here, this part, and this is your 16th. So you skip one and insert in your 15th chain. Then you have 3 yarn on the hook, 1, 2, 3, and you pull through. That easy. You pull through. the same thing, yarn over, insert in the next chain here, pull through all 3, same, insert, pull through all 3. Okay, so I'm at the last chain. So as you can see, this is how you should have it looking by now. If we count, hold on, let me finish the last chain, then we could count together. So this is my last chain, pull through 3, pull through all 3. So now let's count. How many stitches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's make that clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15 stitches, which we are supposed to have. So now we are going to chain 1, flip our work. So this is where it gets tricky, but it's easy. So we are going to be inserting our hook through the back loop only. So inside here, this is, hold on. So this is first loop, second loop. We're inserting here. This is the back, this is the front, this is the back, this is the front. So you want to insert in the back, not the front. This is back, this is front, okay? So we're gonna yarn over, usual, insert in the back loop, and pull through. So we are at the last stitch. So remember, back loop only. So yarn over, insert at the back loop, then pull through 3, pull through all 3. So you have 3. So you chain 1. Now if you count once more, it's gonna be 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 stitches again. So basically we're trying to create a band-like illusion, like something like a band. So it's gonna be like on your waist part of the dress. This seems a little big, but I think it's not bad. It's usable, and you can use as much number as you want. So I'm just gonna continue increasing each row, till I get my waist measurement. And yeah, and I'll show you guys when I'm back with like the exact measurement. So normally, as I chained 1, you turn your work, yarn over, back loop once more, pull through all 3, then that way, yarn over, back loop. Yeah. So yeah, basically that way till you get to the measurement of your waist, or how you want it to fit on your waist. So I'm gonna do that, and I will come back and show you guys the measurement I did for my waist, and yeah, we'll move on from there. Okay guys, so I am done making my waist measurements. So you know him as I started. You wanted me to stop it and tell you to stop. Even as I told you I want to make a video.
He's not going to come and say that.
He's going to pick it. Hi guys, so I'm done with my waist measurement. Actually, I don't have a tape to actually tell you guys exactly how many inches or exact measurement with a tape. So I just did, and place it on my waist and see how it fits. So it's a total of 80 rows. So if you count 1, 2, 3, you have 80 rows. So that is enough, I think, because I wanted it to be like tight at the waist part, and I think it might be too tight, but hopefully it could fit because you know it's kind of elastic and stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna stitch this together. So this is the last row, so we're gonna make the last stitch right here. This is the last stitch. Okay, so now we're gonna make a slip stitch. So if you guys don't know how to make a slip stitch yet, or any of the stitches, I'll put down the video I did a tutorial for in the screen, so you guys could check it out and then come back. So basically how you do a slip stitch. Okay, so to make a slip stitch, you insert on the first stitch on the opposite side of the belt that doesn't have the yarn. So you insert it there and insert into the side, and you want to pull it through to make the slip stitch. So basically what you need to do is, hold on, yeah, I need to get my yarn. So you need to chain one, so chain one, then pull through. Okay, then you want to chain one. So I normally go over that same side just to make sure that it's tight. So I insert through the next space, which is here, then pull through. You have to pull through all through. So yeah, because you're making a slip stitch, not a single crochet. So insert in the next stitch, insert it also in the next stitch, and you're taking the two loops, not back loops, the two loops this time around. I'm making the two loops. If you can see very well, making the two loops, 1 2, inside two loops, pull through, then you pull through, insert it to the next. Okay, so we add the last stitch, insert in the two loops, pull through, yeah, make sure you get those two loops, then pull through. Okay, so this is the belt all stitched up, as you can see, and it's neatly stitched. This is where we stitched right here. So yeah, that's an alternative way to stitch if you don't have a needle, to crochet needle to make that. So now we are going to build the body of the shorts. Let me do it this way. You want to build the body of the shorts. So right now, to do that, we have to crochet round the short. So after you stitch, you chain one, then when you chain one, the turn will work over. Okay, so right now you want to do a half double crochet all around the belt, and you want to double each crochet. So right now I'm going to insert in each row. So right here I'm going to insert one, then also insert another one there, sorry, that's two. In the next one, the same thing in each row. That's each row, this row, so each row. So in the next one also, another one, 2, then also the next one right here, another one. So that's how you're gonna go. You're gonna go each row round 2 stitches in each row. So rows, I mean, is this. So you want to insert your hook into each stitch in the row, last stitch in the row, last stitch in the row, and you want to insert 2 half double crochet in each of those stitch. So I'm going to do that to go round. At the end I should have 160 stitches, since I made 80 rows and we're making 2, so 160 stitches all round. So I'm just going to go round and, you know, come back and show you guys. Okay, so we are at the last row, so we just crochet into this row right here. You can see 2. So right now we need to close this, but instead of me to close this all the way here, you see there's going to be a gap in between. So what I like to do is I just add 1 stitch into that gap right there, then I slip stitch. So how do you slip stitch? Once more, you insert it into the 2 loop, last stitch, insert 2 loop, pull through your stitch. Okay, so now we want to continue crocheting round half double crochet. So we chain 1, turn your work. I like turning my work to give it the illusion. So you turn your work, you insert into this one, then so you're just gonna keep on half double crochet all around, just half double crochet in all, just keep going. So just gonna keep it up like this. I'll probably get to this part, the last stitch, and I want to show you guys how you close it. It's the same thing with here, a slip stitch. You add 1 half double crochet into the last, then slip stitch it. So basically we're going to go round, half double crochet round. We're going to build up the skirt part of the short. Then before we could get, so I think I'll probably do like a half double crochet to like this length, probably. I think might be here or it might be more, but I'm just thinking for this length for now, since I don't have a tape, so it's going to be hard for me to actually tell you guys the exact measurement. But I'm just going to tell you guys how many stitches how many rows round I did. So I'm just going to go round. I'm going to continue. When I get to this space, I'll slip stitch and then continue. So I'm not going to go to this first row, and I'll come back and show you guys how I slip stitch it. So we've gotten to the end of this row. So I'm just going to make 1 more. So now, so what you want to do right here is yarn over, insert into this first stitch right here, then slip stitch like before, turn your work, and then insert right here, So we're gonna continue that way, that pattern, and go round, and I'll see you guys when I've gotten to the length I want to start the pattern for the shirt. So I'm just gonna go around and I'll see you guys later when I'm down to the pattern. Okay guys, so I'm done with the length I want to before starting the leg part of the short. So what I'm going to do right now, okay, actually I told you guys I'm not going to give you, I don't know the exact measurement because I don't have a tape. So I just did 20 rows of half double crochet. So if you count, there's one, like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 20 all through. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna start doing the pants, the legs of the short, and to do that I have to know how many tutu stitch I have, and I counted it. I have a total of 160, so I need to do 80 on each side. So I'm gonna use a stitch marker to mark this part of the pants. So this is the half. Okay, so right here now it's between these two lines. This is 80, this is 80. So you're just gonna count the total of how many stitches you have, and you're gonna start with a chain of 20. So this is my last slip stitch I did on this side, and it's just at the last part of it. So I'm just gonna chain 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have my total of 20 stitches right here. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slip stitch it here also. So to do that, take out my hook, normal slip stitch. I'm gonna insert my hook right here. Take this stitch over here. I'm just gonna pull through this and chain 1. So we have our slip stitch. So I don't know if you got that. So I'm now gonna do around half double crochet to start building the crotch area of the shorts. Go around to build the crotch area. So we're gonna do one side first, and then we're gonna do the other side. So as we chained 1, so the next thing we're gonna do is make a half double crochet right here. So inside in that same stitch and pull through, then you're gonna do a half double crochet all around, but you're not gonna go around, you're gonna go round towards the crotch area. So I'm gonna add I'm gonna do extra when I'm done, when I got to this place, and I'll show you guys. So I'm just gonna go around with a half double crochet, and I'll show you guys when I get to the end of this row. Okay, so I've gone round with my half double crochet on this row. So I'm trying to start making crochet for the crotch area, and to do that you have to understand, because if I skip this hole right here, if you can see there is 2 holes, and I'm not supposed to put any crochet right here. I'm supposed to just go directly to the first chain, and I'm going to make a half double crochet, but we can see we have like this gap that is horrible right here. So to close that, I'm going to insert a half double crochet into this hole right here. Then, and before we could go into the first half double crochet, and then we move to the second. As you can see, that hole is closed up, so we're just gonna go okay. So we've gotten at the end of this row, so I'm just gonna make and half double crochet, sorry, because we're supposed to slip stitch right into this space right here, and we'll close off our work with a chain one before we could then flip our work, always flipping the work and then go over this and start up another row of a half double crochet. So we're going to go around the same way all through to build up the crochet, but then I made a horrible mistake. So as you can see right here, we have this line because of where I slip stitch throughout the rows, and this is going to be showing right here if I continue making this crochet right here. So to avoid that, I'm going to start this row in the middle of the crochet chain. So I'm going to start in the middle, so the slip stitch is going to be in the middle of my crotch area rather than being in front of my shorts. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So I'm just going to lose this quickly, and I will start from the crotch area and then go back round, because that would be much more better for making, like, it's just gonna make your work look neat. Nothing serious. You could actually leave it that way if you want, but it will make your work look neat if you would just hide the slip stitch rather than making it so obvious. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do my thing, and I will fix this back and cut it and then start from the middle area. So I just finished losing up. I just started up this side and of the yarn. So we are going to start from the middle of the crotch area. So I'm just going to start a random place in the middle, because we just want to actually just hide the slip stitch while crocheting the crotch. So I'm just going to start up a new chain from the crotch area. Okay, so we're going to start up a new chain. I made a slip knot as usual. So chain one, then half double crochet into that same chain as our starting point, and then half double crochet into the rest. So we're going to crochet with this extra yarn just to hide it in. So half double crochet around. So just gonna like continue the way I showed you guys before I loosen up that side. So just half double crochet going around till we get here. And for this part, we're just still gonna Okay, so for this part right here, we're gonna still do the same thing I told you guys there. So we're gonna add 1/2 double crochet into that space right there to hide up the hole, and we're gonna continue round. So we're just gonna continue around all through this hole. So we go from here, half double crochet through this row till we get here, we slip stitch and we continue. So I'm just gonna go around until I get to the length I want the shorts to be, and then we could continue from this other side. I'm just gonna crochet till I get to that length, and then we'll continue from this side. So just normal thing, go around, get to your slip knots, slip stitch, then chain 1, then continue round. So I'm just going to continue my half double crochet row for this row till I get to the desired length for the short legs, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Okay guys, so I am done with one leg of the short. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, I'm done with one leg of the short, and I made 20 stitch rows of half double crochet. So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's 20 all through from right here to right here. 20 rows. So I'm just gonna do the same thing for this part, the same thing, and we are gonna join it with this crotch area right here. I've already started, but I started from the middle as usual. Just crochet round, same thing with it here. I'm just gonna show you guys how I joined that, just to avoid any mistakes or confusion. Okay, so I'm just gonna insert half double crochet into this hole right here, just to cover up the space I was telling you guys about. So that's one, and also right here. Then we start crocheting into spaces here. So first of all, we crochet So what you're actually doing is crocheting into spaces that you crocheted before. So into spaces like this, and this. So just like making it easier for you. So into the space that you crocheted for this one, you're trying to crochet into that same space. So this space. Then the last one, and we're going to slip stitch. We're going to slip stitch into this. Chain 1. Always turn your work to the other side, and we continue. So I'm just gonna go around, make a 20 more rows like this one, and then I'll meet you guys at the end. So I was trying to give it like a fancy design at the end of this place, just not to make it look this simple, if you get what I mean. So I'm just gonna go around for this part and crochet my 20 rows, and I'll get to meet you guys right here. Okay guys, so I'm done making the pants, the shorts, not pants. So anyways, as I said, I made 20 rows. So if you can see from here to here is 20 rows for each leg of the shorts, right? Then I ended up making this cute design for the shorts, just to close it. So I'm going to show you guys how I made that over the side. So I'm just going to do that here. So okay guys, so I'm going to show you guys how I made this ending design over this side. So to do that, I made a mistake. I cut off this yarn over the side, so I'm just gonna, I added back the yarn. As you can see, I am gonna crochet chain 2. So I have one already, so there's the second one, right? So we're gonna do like a half double crochet. So like I'm just gonna do it so you guys will see. So we chain 1, insert not a half double crochet, a double crochet, not a half. So if you don't know what stitches are called here, you could check my video. I'm going to link that in the description. So all I use for the stitching of the pants is a half double crochet, but for this design I'm going to use a double crochet. So double crochet is the same way, but you insert, pull through, but instead of pulling through all 3, you pull through this first 2 and pull through the next 2. So we have 1 2 3, we have 3. So I'm going to make a slip stitch in the next space, 2 slip stitch actually. This is the first one and the second one. Then chain 2 again. The next space, a half double crochet, a double crochet, not a half double crochet, sorry, a double crochet 1 and 2. Then next we're gonna make a slip stitch, and we are all done with this short. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this off. So this is the finished look. I'm gonna show you guys with me wearing it, and also I'm gonna make a matching top for the shorts. Hopefully the yarn I have left will be enough. Hopefully, I doubt, but hopefully it's gonna be enough. And I'm gonna make like a cute either a halter top or this rhomboid kind of design. The other Kylie Jenner crochet design top I made, I might make that also, or just make an halter top. Anyone, I'm not sure yet. Just depending on what the yarn I have left would make. I have this bunch left, like all this. I think you're gonna make any top I want. Like the actual design I wanted to make, I don't think he's gonna make it. So I'm just gonna make something else. I was trying to make the design Summer Walker was wearing for wireless, and I actually wanted to make for this, but I don't think the yarn is gonna be enough for it. So I think maybe I'm gonna do that design for my next crochet. I'm gonna get like the green she used, and I'll make something like that, hopefully. I'm not sure yet, but I guess so. We'll see, because I'm kind of busy lately, but I might get out time, get the yarn, and then crochet the design just like hers with a purple skirt. I think that would look so cute if I could make that with a purple skirt. Like, it would be so beautiful. And I don't know, hopefully I'm just trying to hide the yarn, this yarn here. I'm just trying to hide it so that it wouldn't lose off or something like that. And here we go, all done. I'm gonna make the crochet top, matching tops for it, and then I'll wear I'm gonna fit it and show you guys how it looks on me. And yeah, hope you guys love this video. Don't forget to give this a very big thumbs up. Check out my other crochet video and comment on any other crochet design you would like to see. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and love you.